This course is brought to you by AppyPie as part of our Academy series.
With this video, we're going to start signing up for Google Ads. I created a completely new, fresh account for doing this. So if you're starting with your ads, this is what you will see when you log in. If you have a Gmail account, you already have an email that is going to work across all Google services. So in this case, I made a new Gmail. When I came here, I basically went to ads.google.com and I got here. If you didn't get here, you might see this screen. This is ads.google.com/home, and it would essentially go start now, and it will take you to the same screen. So in either case, this is the starting point. They ask you what's your goal, and you answer a few questions so they can get to know a little bit about you. This is just the account setup. We're going to decide what we want. Is it get more calls for a business? That's typically for some kind of a local service. If you have some kind of a website, you would say here, like let's say you're selling some products or any kind of blog, you would say that would be the option. And of course, if you have more of a local business, then of course people visiting your location. In our case, we will say just for now, we'll say get more website signups, and you can change this up anytime. You will enter your business name and website and click next. Then they'll give you a few questions to answer. If you want to find customers near where you are, you give them a radius, let's say 5-mile radius, or even maybe a 3-mile radius to start. You see wherever you live, more of a radius makes sense. In my case, if I'm currently in Manhattan, so it doesn't make sense for me to go to New Jersey. So I'm just going to give it a smaller radius, and you will see that thing going down. And so that pretty much is going to work for me. So a 4-mile radius, maybe a 3-mile radius. Perfect. And then I'm going to say next. You can set up additional areas. We don't need that now. Again, this is all going to be, you're going to be able to change any of this. We just want to go through this quickly. Then define your product. I'm going to choose small business coaching. Just that's what I do. We'll leave all this. We can change it. So we're going to click next. We'll just click next here. This is the ad setup. We're not going to run this ad really. We're just going to kind of get out of the Google setup steps. The point of this is really just to finish up with the Google steps, because they kind of force this on you a little bit, and it's not bad to set this up to at least walk through the steps. But really, we're going to be walking through all the details of it eventually. But we're going to be creating our own custom ads shortly. For my ad, I'm just going to put my image of myself, just because it's a coaching business. Then they tell me I have a minimum budget I need to satisfy of $165 per day. That's fine. Just going to give it $2 and then click next. This is all okay. Next. Then you have to add your credit card, for example. You'll add your payment method. I'll add this on my own and skip this. So obviously I don't want you to see my credit card number. Then you will click accept and you go through the next step. Then they tell you, congratulations, your campaign is done. They'll review it, and usually within an hour, if it's approved, you'll be able to edit it any way you want. One important thing, you do want to write down or keep in mind that for this, they do offer relatively good customer service. Google.com does not offer you customer service, and Google is known for, like, we don't offer you customer service. But if you are an ad customer, if you run ads on them, you can actually use a free customer service line, and if you have any questions or confusion, they will actually fix that for you. So this is actually a good resource to use. Whenever I have any inconsistencies or question, I call them. It's annoying, of course, to call them. It's a hotline, so you have to wait, but they do usually resolve your queries, so it's helpful. Now, in the Explore campaign, very importantly, before you start running your ads, see how it says enabled here? You might not want to run the ad, so you say pause the campaign so it doesn't start spending your money yet. So you want to pause it, and then when they fully approve your account and when your account is all set up, you'll be able to do more things.